In the game for Cincinnati.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His guys coming off a road victory in their opener a week ago, looking to make it 2 in a row before heading home. On the other sideline, the head coach of Cincinnati. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Brown now to return it, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Guns.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Browns' 42-yard line.
On 2, ready? Get set.
Burrow working in the pistol. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll take this one in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. But Cleveland's offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
On play action, Shedeur. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Burrow. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it, but there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high. But it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first. If you can win here and then head home 2-0, man, this season takes on a very different tone.
Oh, there's no question. And Mike, am I crazy, though? I could make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into it. When you get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that now there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
Second down at the 16-yard line.
Sanders, little pop pass here. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. This is 3rd and 6.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Algier. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Browns 14.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
Here we go.
Carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow now. He throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
Now, Burrow. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Bengals 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Burrow. He's got it at about the 8. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Here we go. Here.
The throw is Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half.
And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Go Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Uh-oh. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And they can start carving the bust now, Mike Evans. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He's been unstoppable. 4 first-half touchdowns, including that one right there. The Chiefs, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Packers with the lead at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from a jam-packed Week 2 of the new NFL season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
On the give, this is Algier. He's got room to the 45. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And he'll get about 5. From the 23, here's a 2nd down and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up second down.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. that one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Hey.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on...
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
No run here with Brown, and he's got a Bengals 1st down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
110 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Here's Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals still up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Now Shador on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Algier. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. Into space. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This thing...
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. In trouble, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for...
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Shador. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Open man, left side, he's got it. It's a pickup of 12. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball. Burrow working in the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down was looming.
But it leads to 4th down.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt.
48-yard attempt.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 1st down, it's Sanders. That one complete to Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, Shador. His throw left is complete with Judy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Browns 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. One final chance for this defense.
Here we go.
And here's 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it with a half minute left to play in this one. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. To throw is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's out here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try.
A 44-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is what what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jamar Chase. Put it in the books as a 62-yard touchdown. The Bengals are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And here's the veteran, Alan Lazard. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Bills get a 2nd straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jared Goff. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Lions get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.